How many players do you think are going to be asking for 5th, 6th year eligibility to stay in the NFL because they know they have no chance of being even a first-round pick or even, like, getting any money really outside of the practice squad?
Easton Stick is going to go back to college.
All right, Mike, we got to talk about it. We had a lot of comments, valid comments, because you know what? Buford Sports does read the comments.
We read
talking
the comments.
about why is the transfer portal opened before bowl season? It's like, what are we doing?
What are we doing? That is a fantastic question. To be honest with you, Dirk, this bowl season felt like glorified preseason football for 95% of the games. I mean, you have backups all over the place. Like, what are we doing?
I mean, how many different games did we go down? I'm thinking of even like the Notre Dame bowl game, where neither of these quarterbacks have seen pretty much play almost all season, except for maybe the blowout games in non-conference matchups. And then, whoever else. But, I mean, it was just trash after trash. You're looking at, like, even let's look at the Arizona Bowl. Wyoming only probably wins that one because the best players on the other team were sitting out. I mean, these aren't even legitimate matchups anymore. And so, you're right. The bowl system's broke. They need to fix the transfer portal. But here's one thing that we haven't talked about yet, okay? And I'm bringing this up live on air. Why is there no NCAA reporting requirements on NIL money? Literally, there is no rules, regulations on just simply reporting the amounts that players are getting paid for any endorsement deals or NIL money whatsoever. How has that not been, like, put in place? You have no idea what these guys are making. Now, 2 points to make here, Mike. Okay? The average salary, okay?
Right.
Average salary for a rookie contract after the first top 5 picks, right? So after the first top 5 picks, which some have been wild, like Sam Bradford, who got, like, I think it was like $61 million as the first overall pick.
That was when rookie contracts were nuts.
Unheard of. But now you're averaging $15 million for a 5-year deal. Okay, that averages out to be about $3 million a year. Okay, so what does that mean, Mike? That means that if you're making over $3 million in college, you're probably making better than making more than the vast majority of rookies coming into the NFL. Okay, the minimum is $750,000 for a rookie contract on a yearly basis, right?
Right.
So I guess my point here, Mike, is that, like, Caleb Williams is making at least 3.8 from the money that we know. Who knows what else is coming out of it?
Right.
How many players do you think are going to be asking for 5th, 6th year eligibility to stay in the NFL because they know they have no chance of being even a first-round pick or even, like, getting any money really outside of the practice squad?
Easton Stick is going to go back to college.
How many years
He's going to get a nice
speed
stick endorsement, too.
I got 1 year eligibility left.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Prips is ready to have that NIL deal. Here's the thing. It's a bizarre thing. And we're, is it going to come down to not only did we once upon a time force presidential candidates, hey, show your tax returns. Well, now we're going to have to, college football players, show your tax returns because we don't know what kind of money you're making on this because there's no reporting requirements from the NCAA.
Now, it's currently being voted on, so that's one of the things that's coming up. But this was brought up 2 years ago, and the NCAA was apparently warned about some type of antitrust measure that might come through if they develop these type of rules. I don't believe it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it whatsoever. So my point is, get the damn reporting requirements around because who knows what university players and who knows, the court may at some point classify them as employees, especially if there's shared revenue involved here.
Exactly. Let's think about this, Dirk. If you're a college football player and I'm Mr. Prips, I'm sliding this under the table right here for a cool $5 million, and you're slurping Prips